tell a story when Dick gets up on stage in terms of how he has influenced my life. Brother Dick Gregory. Dick does not know how happy I am that he is here in our midst this evening. Certainly, it is a great evening. We just honored my wife, Sister Leola Maddox, and Dick Gregory, 1968, ran for the U.S. presidency, and he had out this publication called Write Me In. Write Me In. And I was down in a place called Coweta County, Georgia, down in Noonan. And, you know, white folks probably have never heard of anybody in Coweta County, Georgia, voting for a black man. And Leola and I, in 1968, said that the only person that we were going to vote for was Dick Gregory. And we went down to the courthouse that day and got our ballots and wrote in the name Dick Gregory in Noonan, Georgia. And he only got 2 votes out of Coweta County. That was me and my wife. But it caused a major stir in Coweta because they wanted to know what 2 Negroes in Coweta County dared to vote for Dick Gregory. And it was the first time that I had an opportunity to vote for a black person. And I loved every bit of it. I loved every bit of it. Don't let them tell you that you threw away a vote by voting for someone like Dick, because we made a powerful statement back in 1968 made a powerful statement. And when they get the returns and they start seeing how in little places like Coweta, that Dick Gregory picked up 2 votes, it has a tremendous impact. And I've always loved the brother from way back. And you know, life is such where people never know the kind of impact that they've had on other people's lives, you know, and what they have done and how they have influenced it over the years. And going back from that time on, whatever Dick said or whatever he wrote or whatever it was, we were always in it. We've always loved him, and this is a great evening here at the Oberia Dempsey Center, Brother Barty. This is a great evening. I'm glad that you came out to hear some wise words. I was getting a little bit worried about you. I know you call yourself a poet, but you don't know everything. I said I have to take time out for people, because I know everybody here is family, Dick, and I have to take time sometimes to chastise them, because they don't do me right all the time. Come on down, Barty. You need to be on the front row. That's right. Come on down. Yeah, you need to be on the front row, my brother. That's right. Get on the front row.
I take my whip.
You need to be on the morning bench. That's right. Sister Ivory, glad you brought him. All right, come on down. But we are very pleased to have him. We had an opportunity when we were over at the Masonic Temple having your son come over on several occasions, and we also were very supportive of him during his ordeal. Get this brother back, you know, but Dick is doing, he is really one of the great persons of our times, and we're all blessed to be able to say that we were here with him. I want us one more time to stand on our feet and put our hands together and holler from the top of our lungs. And let's give it up as we introduce our keynote speaker for tonight, Brother Dick Gregory.
Say that I thank and praise God we have all made it here safely today. And I pray to God that your return and my return will be equally as safe. I all made it here safely today. And I pray to God that your return and my return will be equally as safe. I very seldom mess up, but I was kind of in a hurry. We had 3 big demonstrations in Washington, D.C. My mom, Jamal, Mambu, I was on death row. We went to the White House today, and then we went to the Justice Department today. And it's just something wrong with a system that they can keep everybody so ignorant, and yet everybody thinks they're so smart.